back in action at the house today, working on more cabinetry. Yesterday we wrapped up pretty much everything we could do with the kitchen island. So today we're in the master bathroom and we're going to tackle the vanity. So I do have several base cabinets that we have to put together and get mounted to the wall. Then we have our countertop guy come back, make the template for the countertop, deliver, install the template, or install the countertop, and then we have to finish the cabinetry because the rest of it actually sits on top of the countertop. So we'll do these base cabinets today and then call the countertop guy, and then we'll be waiting for a little while before we can finish everything up. So let me show you exactly what we're working with. It's a beautiful rainy day outside, so it's good that we've got things to work with inside. No shortage of things, that's for sure. You can see the pool is still covered. It's not quite warm enough yet to think about taking that off. It's the latter part of April, so probably in the next few weeks, we're going to start thinking about getting the pool plumbing hooked back up and getting the heater and everything operating. Hopefully we can get that pool open middle part of May or toward the end of May. So here in the master bath, we've got the tile floor down. And you can see the drain there for the tub. There's the toilet, closet flange and water supply. The shower is not quite finished yet. All the hardy board is up and we've got a coat of primer on there. We're going to do a leveling coat of mud along with the Schluter tape on all the joints and all the screw heads, and then do the Schluter flanges around all the spigots and everything else, and then the Schluter Curdy shower will go in here, and that'll provide the pan for the shower. So all that stuff will get laid and waterproofed in, and then we'll be ready to have Lawrence, our tile guy, come back and finally do all the tile. So looking forward to that. The master bath, again, the floor is done except for this little section here under the vanities, which isn't critical anyway, so we're just going to leave that. Nobody will know the difference, but you can see our water stub outs, drain stub outs, all the electric boxes and everything. We've got sconces that go on the wall up above the vanities there. So we're going to go ahead and set the base cabinets across this wall. And we've got everything staged in the next room there. So we'll get all that stuff out and get ready to go. So I got the laser level out. Got it on the pole over here. And I ended up just picking an arbitrary point. You know, just put a mark on the wall, 36 inches. Aim the light for that mark. And then what I did was take my level, my 2-foot level, because our cabinet bases are 24 inches, and went across the floor with the level. And let me show you real quick. So, you know, the end of your cabinet, approximately 24 inches. So I just take the level and hold it so that it's perfectly level, and then make a mark on the wall. And I did that all the way across there, because ultimately you're going to want your cabinets to sit level. So when you make that mark on the wall, that's essentially leveling the back of it up with the front. So I did that all the way across, and then I took my tape measure and I measured from those little level marks up to the laser light, and then took a measurement on all that. So on this end, we're at about 33 1/4 from those marks on the floor there up to the laser. And then if we go down to the other end here, we see a gradual rise to 33 5/8. So 33 5/8, so what that's telling me is that this end is a little lower than this end, because the distance between the laser and that mark at the floor is smaller here, so it has to travel lower. So this is a little higher on this end, and the floor is a little lower on this end. So you want to start your cabinetry on the high end. That way, as you keep it going level down the wall, you can add a little shim, approximately 1/4 inch by the time we get to the other end there, to make sure your entire run of cabinetry is level. If you started on this end and level everything up and then tried to come this way is getting shorter, basically, smaller, tighter. And so you would run out of room. All of a sudden you're like, oh, hey, I gotta cut the bottom off my cabinet to get it to be level with the rest of it. So start on this end, start on the shortest end or the highest end, you know how you're looking at it, and then go to your lowest end or tallest end. So I'm going to get the first base cabinet out, get it positioned here, and then I'll start working my way across the wall this way. And I'll go ahead and get all the cabinets out and get them all lined up and get all the faces, together as I go, and continue to level as I go. That way our entire run is nice and plumb and level by the time I get from one end to the other. Okay, we got our first base cabinet in. Love it. Looks really good. We got it plumb and level in all directions. So we got 4 drawers there for lots of storage. What do you think, hon?
I think I already have them filled up.
Oh, dear. I'm sure you do. Mine will have, I think, a toothpaste. That's probably about it. But anyway, so yeah, they're looking very nice. We did have to do a 1.5" filler strip on this side, and that did have to be scribed to get it to fit nicely against the wall there. The wall's slightly out of plumb. And then you've got, of course, a little kick out down there at the bottom where we've done that Schluter Curdy tape to waterproof the floor system. But anyways, no big deal. So we got it all scribed down and screwed to the wall. So ready to go. So next one's going to be this base cabinet. We'll have to measure out for our plumbing and slide that bad boy in place. Get it all plumbed and leveled and keep on rolling. Liking it so far?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So we'll get back to work. All right, second cabinet is in place and everything's all plumb and level, screwed together, shimmed out, looking really good. What do you think, hon?
I love it.
Me too.
Of course, I designed it.
You should love it. Got our pipes stubbed out through there.
Not too shabby.
Not bad. Those pipes look pretty centered in those holes, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Someone took some very careful measurements and then drilled exactly where they should go. Some people just hog out a big hole.
Yeah.
For a 1/2" pipe, they'll use a 2" hole saw, but
you have to do things right.
I'm particular, as we've said before. So now just a little small escutcheon will cover that. Because, somebody might open that up and check it out.
Yeah, that'll be on the home tour.
So, yeah, see, check out. Look how this escutcheon perfectly covers the holes.
Oh, it only took him 3 hours.
Hey, didn't take me 3 hours to set that cabinet. Jeez, where's the love? So anyways, so these 2 are done. We're going to move on to the center cabinet, which is another bank of drawers. And then we'll move on to another vanity cabinet, and then finally a third, or another bank of drawers. Yeah, a third bank of drawers over in the corner there.
Yep.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right, let's move that next one in here.
Right.
Chop, chop.
Let me get my can of water out of there.
All right, we're making good progress.
Sorry.
Butt shot.
Stop.
So we're making good progress. We've got 4 base cabinets down. We're ready for the last one. You excited, babe?
Yes.
Me too. It's going together pretty well. You can see we've got stacks of shims under this end. We're getting a little more shimmy as we go along. And again, reason being, we set the laser light on the pole here originally and had our line all across there. And then we took a measurement to the floor and we started on the highest point of the floor, or the narrowest part, and worked our way across. We knew we were going to add more shims as we went. It's just part of it. But if we'd started in this corner,
we'd be screwed.
we'd have been hosed.
We'd be taking off cabinets off the wall and rehanging them.
Yeah. You get in trouble then. You try to shave the bottom of your cabinet off. That didn't work very well. So anyways, we got them all screwed together through the front, and then we've got some screws to the back walls of the cabinets. Some of them I've left a little loose just to help kind of get everything angled and arranged just right as we work our way down through there. We've got our plumbing poked through the 2 vanity cabinets where our sinks will go. Didn't quite get those perfectly centered. I'm a little bit ashamed.
How dare you?
We should take it off and recut them, you think?
No.
All right, last cabinet. We're going to go ahead and get it drug in here and fit into the hole, and hopefully it fits. Okay, I got the last cabinet screwed into place. and got this little filler strip ripped down and screwed into place. And then I put all the drawers and the fake drawer fronts and the doors and everything back on just to see how everything lines up and get a great idea how everything's going to look when it's finished. Got all the screws in the back of the cabinet tightened down at this point. Tomorrow I'll go through and double check, level and plumb on everything one more time. See if I got to move any shims, loosen any screws, tighten any screws, anything like that. And then I'll go ahead and mark my shims, cut them off, and I'll be ready to put the toe kick and then the decorative panel on that goes on underneath the center part of the cabinet here. But I'm just tickled to death. Everything looks fantastic. And I think once we get the cabinet or the countertop put on and then the upper cabinets in place, it's gonna look spectacular. So really like the color of this cabinet against the tile. That I think the light gray of the cabinet really brings out the marble tones. So I think it'll look really, really nice. Once we get Amber's tub dropped in here, this bathroom is going to come to life. So real excited. All right, that's going to do it for this evening. It is getting dark and everybody else has gone home already. So I'm going to go home, grab a bite to eat, put my feet up for a little bit, and then we'll be back down here tomorrow to hit this again. We're pretty much wrapped up with cabinets at this point. So we've got a few things to finish up here and there, but until we get countertops set, that's pretty much it on cabinets. We do have to order a few other pieces for our island downstairs. So again, that project is on hold until we get the last of those parts in. Amber's gonna get those ordered this week, and so hopefully we'll have those maybe next week and be able to go ahead and knock out the last little bit of cabinets. So tomorrow I'm gonna change gears and go back to trim. I'm going to start working on baseboard. I've got a ton of baseboard to put up, or put down, so to speak. And then I do have a few doors to install. The one behind me going into the master bath, you can see it's still sitting there against the wall, so I got to do that. And then there's a couple more doors I got to take care of. And then we've got to take all the doors up to the bonus room. We're going to mask off that whole area and rack up all those doors, get them all nice and sanded and perfect. And then get them all racked up there, and then we're going to spray them. We're going to use our spray gun and put on a special type of primer and a special type of top coat that's got an additive in there that really helps it flow, and it's going to give it that real nice, smooth finish like we get from the factory. So we're going to work on that. Then after we get done with that, we'll be able to put all the doors back up and really get this place knocked out. But I've got a ton of baseboard to put down, so I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in for this episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. Be sure to hit that subscription button if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes. We still have a lot more to go before this house is ready to move into. And as always, give us a like if you would, please. You got any comments or questions, be sure to leave those down below. And please keep spreading the word about Woodmere Estate Revival. We love having as many subscribers as we do. We'd love to have more. So keep telling your friends and family and neighbors about Woodmere Estate Revival. We're going to keep putting out episodes until the inside of the house is done and ready to move into. And then we're going to move outside because we got a bunch of projects to tackle on the outside of the house, including a back porch, outdoor fireplace. We got to strip down and paint the entire exterior of the house. We've got to get the pool reopened. Got to hook up the pool heater and the autofill system and get the pool reopened. We've got to build a fence around the pool. I'm making myself tired just talking about all this stuff. So keep tuning in. We got lots more to come. See you guys again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.